To create a two-sided cloth, first you have to go to File, Import, and import images as planes. If you do not have this active, you need to go to User Preferences, Add-ons, and search Image. And tick the Import Images as planes. Once you've saved user settings and crossed off that, you should have access to the setting. Once you're in the menu, you need to find the textures you're working with. Here, I've got the front and back textures I'll be working with. Ensure that the front and back are identical to each other in the way they overlap so it doesn't look funny. So import the one you wish to use, and then scale it up. Pose it to where you want. After that, hit Tab to enter edit mode, go to the left and hit subdivide. Do this a few times to get the amount of subdivisions you want. Don't do too many, however, otherwise it will create a lot of lag when doing the cloth simulation. When you're happy with that, press Tab to enter into object mode again. Now we need to duplicate this. How we need to do that is to hold Shift and press D to duplicate, left click to place it, and then move the new one very slightly ajar of the old one. Here you can see that there is two layers here. Now, to create the back layer to look different, you need to go to Materials, press this plus button to make it a new material, go to Textures, press the plus to make it a new texture, and hit File, the File Import button. Here, we need to search for the back texture. Mine is named Sophia Beach Back, just for the ease of finding. Now that's imported, you can see that you've got a two-sided, well, it looks like a two-sided plane. To create the cloth simulation, right-click on which one you want to actually be the cloth, go to the Physics tab and enable Cloth. I like setting my cloth preset to Rubber and ensuring that Collision is set to On. This only has to be applied to one of the planes, so to test it, hit play and watch the render go. You'll see that it goes through the floor because we have not added a collision to the floor yet. This can be done by going back, undoing that, right-clicking the plane and hitting Collision. Now you'll see that it collides with the floor. Now, if your render does not play the first time when you hit play, just all you have to do is left click to frame 0 and then hit play again, and it should play. Now, to make your back face copy what the front face is doing, select the back face, go to the modifier tool, add a modifier, and select surface deform. Note that this is only in version 2.79 and further of Blender. All you have to do now is select your target, which I do with the ink dropper here, and change the interpolation fall off to 2. That's the minimum value. The higher the number, the more loose the connection will be. Now just hit bind. Now if I hit play, and make sure that I refresh it by hitting frame 0, you'll see that they fall together. Now, to ensure that they stay together, you must select both of them and move them together. This is because if you decide to separate one, like this, and hit play, they'll copy, but from different distances. Because the front-facing one has the cloth physics, and this one is simply copying those physics. So if I move this up here and hit play, she doesn't actually hit the ground because she's just copying what this one is doing. So for best results, try and keep these two together. And have a rotation. And there we go. Have fun.